to jump on here and show you that I went to the pumpkin patch with my daughter, son-in-law, grandson. My grandson came for his birthday. Actually, it was 2 days ago, but he came for the weekend because he's gone off to college and spent his weekend here for his birthday and wanted to go to the pumpkin patch. So we went to the pumpkin patch. And I got a couple pumpkins, so I thought I would share with you the process of, well, first I have to wash them because they're really dirty. Of course, they were outside on the ground. But I was trying to decide whether I wanted to carve them or paint them. But I decided, in the interest of being frugal, that the most frugal thing would be to paint them, because then they'll last longer and then I can cut them later and use them to make pumpkin pie or something, right? So I'm gonna paint them for Halloween because it's almost that now, and then after Halloween I'm going to open them up and make roasted pumpkin seeds and clean it all out, and then I'm gonna cook the pumpkin and skin it and use it for pumpkin pie. So I'm gonna make my own pumpkin filling. So I'm gonna wash them, I'm gonna paint them, and I'll take you through that process with me. And then after Halloween is over, I'm going to cut them open, get the pumpkin seeds out, make some roasted pumpkin seeds, and use the pumpkin to make pumpkin pies for Thanksgiving. So I did buy these. I went to a pumpkin patch. It's a local farm. They also do Christmas trees, so that'll be something later. It'll be my first Christmas here. This is my first Halloween. Well, technically not. It's my first Halloween living here. I was still visiting and looking for a place to live last year at Halloween. I was here, but I wasn't moved in yet. So let's get to fixing up some pumpkins, and then I'll put them out front for a little bit. I didn't go all out with the whole Halloween decorations because I live in a senior mobile home park next to a freeway on a frontage road, and I really don't think people are gonna bring their kids here. And I don't think anybody's gonna, like my neighbors, I'm not really into impressing my neighbors. I would do it if I thought I was gonna have kids trick-or-treating. I would get all into it, costume and everything, so I used to do that. But since I live in a senior park and no kids, there's no point. So I'm gonna save my decorating inspiration for probably Christmas, because even Thanksgiving will probably be at my daughter's. So I don't think I wanna just get all dressed up for a short holiday. So we'll be doing my place for the first time for Christmas. Actually, it'll be the second time. I did dress it up last year. My daughter brought me some lights because I didn't have my Christmas stuff because it was still packed and the movers hadn't brought it. So now I have my box of Christmas stuff. So we'll do some real Christmas decorating and actually get a tree this year. I didn't get a tree last year. I don't know, I might make a tree. I've been making trees. So I have a fake cardboard. I did do a tree last year, that's right. I made my fake cardboard tree. So I'll probably do that again because that's frugal. And I don't like killing trees, so I don't want to contribute to all the... I know the farms grow them for that purpose, but I don't like cutting down a tree and then throwing it away after because I used it to put fancy things on for a couple weeks. So anyway, I'd rather get a living tree. If I had the money, I might buy it. I did that once. I bought a living tree because then I could plant it. It's actually a thought. I might have to grow my own Christmas tree. That's a thought. Maybe we'll look into doing that. See, because up here, see, Santa Cruz, I tried to do that, and it didn't grow. But it might do that here, because this is a forest area, so. All right, so anyway, I'm just going on all my inspirational ideas for down the road. So let's get to pumpkin painting. We gotta clean them up first, though. Veggie scrubber. My hand is really hurting me today. My hand has been extra sore ever since I had a nerve conduction test done. Here, let's get you a little closer. Okay, now it's a little closer. Camera's a little closer. So I'm just trying to scrub off the excess dirt. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this towel over here. Let them dry off on the kitchen table. It's a jar I have to wash, but I'll deal with it later. This one's kind of heavy. See, I have to clean. Pretty sure that's cow poop. Ew. Cow poop. Okay, now we gotta let those dry. I'm gonna use this towel because I got it dirty. So we'll go ahead and dry them with this. The stem broke. That's okay. Oh no! My stem broke, which I liked that I had more stem to hold on to, but that's okay. But then I saw this. I think something got in there. Hopefully it didn't go too far. We'll find out later when I open it up to see what I can use of it. This one might not make it as pumpkin pie. Okay, we're gonna let those dry all the way. I dried them off, but I have to make sure they're all the way dry or our paint doesn't stick. And I guess I got a little carried away. I started out with what I thought was gonna be a simple painting project, and well, there's my dog Cersei. I think her chin's a little off, but I can fix that. There, I fixed the chin. Well, that is, now I will show you Circe. You'll see how close I got it. Hi, Circe. Say hi, Circe. No, not Sanji this time. Circe. Circe. Good girl. Circe. Circe. Stay. Circe. Hey. Can't get her to make the same pose, but there she is. That's her. So my pumpkins are coming along. So you can see Circe in that one. I'm actually impressed with myself. That turned out better than I thought it would. So that is my Chewini Circe. I should have got pumpkins that were similar in size because he's not really that much smaller than her. But anyway, so there is Zenji coming along. Not quite done yet, but we'll get there. It's in the rough stages. That one is done. So we'll be finishing that one. Then we'll put them outside. It is Halloween. So, yep, gotta get this done today so I can put them outside. Just for fun for a couple of days. I am done. So I was already done with Circe. I have finished Zenji. There he is. Didn't come out quite as good as the Circe one, and I started this one with a Sharpie. Initially I was just going to do a quick and easy job with the Sharpie, but I decided to switch to paint, so it's a little flatter on Zenji than Circe, because Sharpies, you know, they stay shiny, and paint does not necessarily. But there they are. Those are my pumpkins. Now it's time to put them outside. And there they are. Zenji and Circe.